everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. You may recognize those houses behind us in the background.
They are from the opening credits of the classic show Full House.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows growing up, so we had to come and see this. This is our second day here in San Francisco. We got a ton more things to do. We're going to the Walt Disney Family Museum today, but that'll be a separate video, so we'll make sure to put that in the description box
for sure
once it is out. But yeah, so we just wanted to come and check these out. This is so cool to see them in real life. I mean, you know how you see something on TV and it's just such an iconic shot.
Yeah.
I mean, the little kid in me is just like, freaking out a little bit.
It's nice to kind of see this kind of stuff. It's a throwback, as well as part of our pop culture history.
Yeah.
So let's take just a closer look. We'll take a look at these and we'll move on with the day.
Yay!
Taking a closer look, you can see the color a little better. They're a little shaded this morning, but once we get down here and isolate them, it's really amazing. The paint jobs, all the intricacies, the details, you know.
It also, they're all their own like color and style.
They are. They're all very unique. Even though they're all similar, they're very unique. It also reminds me of, we drove by a house at some point that looked like the Mrs. Doubtfire house, and I know that's up here somewhere. But this park on its own, you guys, even without the painted ladies and the Full House thing, is just amazing because you've got to look over the city.
Yeah.
Look at this. There's a little coffee truck that sits up there in the trees, and they have tables set up in those trees.
And we are a little lower right now.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
it's very cool.
You can get up kind of high and have some really nice city views, and it's. I think when they were having their picnic in the opening scene, I think they were like right.
They were up on that little
bush kind of,
on that bump up there. Yeah.
I don't know for sure. We didn't like sit and do too much research, but I'm pretty sure it was something around that area.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get better lighting, but we only have like literally 15 minutes at each stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we have so much we want to see in so little time. So unfortunately we couldn't give you the best lighting, but you know, here it is.
And then a little further up the hill, this is where you get that really expansive view of the entire city. Look, if you look close, I'm going to zoom in, and you can see the Transamerica building right there. Always been a fan of that iconic structure.
That's so pretty.
Also in the center of the screen, look at this new, is that a new building? I don't know what that is. I'm so uninformed, but let us know in the comments, you guys. That thing looks massive. So I came here just for the sign. How sick is that? Tony's Cable Car Restaurant. And it's right by the railway building, like where all the cable cars and all the trolleys are posted up, so this makes perfect sense, and it's on this really steep hill. It's so cool. Okay, the feast has arrived. I got myself a burger. They said that was really popular here, and I was kind of wanting one anyways.
They said the hot dogs, the chili dogs, all of those things were really good here, so we kind of got the best of both worlds.
Can't beat it. And then we got vanilla and chocolate shake.
And a root beer to split.
Yeah. Look at the logo on the cup. So it's like, it's the little things that I appreciate.
It is. You're gonna make me have the
messiest thing in town, but usually the messiest stuff is the best stuff. So.
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so afraid right now.
Don't be afraid.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Here we
got some sun on it. Okay. It is so messy, but so good, huh?
Really good. Nice hot dog, meaty.
That is delicious.
So good and messy, so you know it's perfect.
Even better.
Yeah.
Right now, you need to try your burger.
This reminds me of Country Kitchen in Malibu a little bit, which is the best burger in Malibu, so let's see if it...
Oh, I find that debatable. I think Olo has the best burger.
Really good. All right, that was a great lunch. We just entered the Presidio. Look how beautiful this is. Whoa.
This is a lot more like trees and nature-y than I thought it would be, because I didn't look anything up beforehand, and this is stunning.
So great.
This is beautiful.
Old military kind of installation, 1776 when this was founded. Same year as our country. That's crazy, right?
Wow. How did you know that?
I saw a sign back there when we walked, when we drove in that said 1776.
I was like, if you just had that at the top of your head, I was like, what the heck? This is gorgeous.
Like the groves of trees and the way the light's coming through the trees is just insane.
Stunning. Oh my gosh. How beautiful.
In the heart of the Presidio. So cool, the old buildings and everything.
This is so pretty.
Wow.
Oh, we're on Graham.
Hey, that's my middle name. Views out there towards the ocean. Like,
this is like perfect for the Walt Disney Family Museum. This is what I would.
I think it's right over here.
Yeah.
It's one of those big buildings.
Wow.
Right there. And look, Katie.
Oh
Let's pull over real quick right here, just so Katie can get a little.
I can't. This is, I'm kind of speechless.
Look at that, huh?
You only see it in like photos, and it's actually bigger and more beautiful and stunning than it looks in photos.
And we're not even as close as we're gonna get. Look at this big park out here. And look, there's the sign, Walt Disney Museum. And there it is there. It's in, I think it's that second building if I'm not mistaken. But either way, we're gonna go check that out. We're gonna film the whole thing. We're gonna meet up with Keith Gluck. We're gonna make that a separate video, you guys. So make sure to stay tuned for that. That's gonna be isolated. It needs to be because it is the sacredness that we love so much. So yeah. All right, since we were in the neighborhood, it's like literally down the street from the museum on the Presidio here. Lucasfilm. I've always wanted to see the Yoda fountain statue thing. Look at he's so wise, isn't he, Katie? Look at how wise he is.
Very wise. Much like me. Very wise.
Actually, wise he is. You have to speak Yoda.
Wise he is.
Yeah. All right, Yoda. See you, buddy. We dropped over to the Palace of Fine Arts. Look at this place. Unbelievable. Sun's starting to set. And this is just, the architecture is insane. Like, it feels like Europe. I'm gonna go down to the water here. I don't know if you guys can see the beams that are coming through those shafts of light. Look at that. Look how dramatic that is. Wow. This is something Katie wanted to see, and we finally got here. Big old cruise ship coming into the bay. Look at that thing.
Princess Cruises.
Oh, it's the Love Boat. That's Princess Cruises. Yeah, that was them. All right, we're on our way to the bridge.
I can't believe we're gonna
The fearless Keith is driving us to the bridge. Pulled off a little coastal trail. Golden Gate Bridge, point 3. That way. Oh, that thing. Yeah, of course. There we go. We're going this way. Look at this old abandoned kind of bunker area. I love this kind of stuff. And on this side as well, all sorts of levels and tunnels and things that I would love to go explore. But we're coming for that thing over there, the bridge. All right, we're way up here. It's windy. Sorry about that with the microphone if you guys are hearing that. They're fighting that wind. You guys are doing good.
You got it.
Stay strong. There they go. Funny old bird, that pelican. His beak can hold more than his belly can. There it is. Pretty sick, huh? Weather's a little blustery, but that's typical for here. So dress warm if you guys come out here. Yeah, we're gonna go walk under the bridge now. Go check that out. So this piece right here, it's cut in half, but this is an isolator, seismic isolator for earthquakes. And so this thing basically, you know, moves around. It's like a shock absorber for the bridge. Probably put under all the footings. You'll see this thing. Because earthquakes obviously are abundant in California, especially here. Walking under the bridge, you can hear the cars as they go by. All the cross sections. And then the curve revealing the entire span of the bridge. Look at that. There it is. Such a beautiful icon. Look at that, you guys. Perfect lighting at sunset. And then just below, Fort Point, right there, world famous surf spot. There's a couple guys on stand-up paddles out there because it's pretty small. But the surf gets pretty good in there. I've seen some great footage. Just an amazing feat of engineering, this thing. Unbelievable. You guys ever see the Huell Hauser episode where he's literally climbs up to the top up there with the workers and the maintenance guys above the cables? And those cables are constantly maintained. They have guys that walk down those cables, harnessed in obviously, to make sure that it's not compromised. All right, look at that.
We
Selfie
made
mode,
it.
yeah. And what can you say about that? We
Speechless.
icon. We made it.
Gorgeous.
You happy?
I am beyond happy.
Bucket list.
Definitely, that's a big check on the bucket list. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to go walk on top of the bridge.
We're gonna walk across, let's go.
That's cool.
Tour bus going across, they're probably freezing.
I know, they're probably so cold on top. Oh my goodness! This is the moment. Cars whizzing by. This is so crazy. Look at the view. Oh my.
Set wave coming into Fort Point, wrapping around. Look at that. That's so cool how those waves wrap in here, all the way inside the bay. All right, you got a decent little wave there. I didn't realize how big this sidewalk was. It's really super wide. It's almost like another lane. And a great view back into the city over there. Look at that, looming in the distance. Looking down into Fort Point. Look at that. I didn't know that there was a big courtyard in there. Apparently that was here before the bridge. Old military installation, now abandoned. Base of the cables that you see from so far away that seem like ropes. They're giant, you guys. Look at this. Wow. Look at the cables that are holding them down. Wow. To think that dudes come walk down those things is just insanity. Oh, look at how cool it is to see the backside of the waves. Oh, there he goes. He's getting a good one. Interesting view. It's like being on a giant pier. Good job, Katie. That's as close as you can get.
I can't look either.
She's scared of heights because, you know.
Horrified. Oh, that's the look over. Oh gosh. It's a heights thing. Like it is messing me up. Woo. I can't believe I touched it.
Hey, Katie, look at the sunset though. Isn't that nice? Sunset from the Golden Gate Bridge.
I honestly got the chills right now. Okay, take a photo.
This is like Ultra California Gold and Gate Bridge.
It is beautiful.
All right, you made it. Good job, Katie.
I don't know how I made it. Like.
Let's do a little 360. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's show. Look. There it is.
Beautiful. It's gorgeous up here, though.
Sunset behind us.
It is beautiful.
Headed back.
So cool.
You survived.
That was awesome. It was hard to do without the chain link fence.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we did it though. Like that was a big like facing my fear type of moment.
Yeah.
So.
I love it.
Oh, so awesome. Thank you to keep bringing us up here.
Woohoo! 5-0. Get them, guys. Get them.
That was cool.
They didn't know you were right here. They flew right by you.
Yeah, that was
Because you had your hoodie on. You being all
They
low
knew.
key.
They were like, hey, Kate.
Yeah.
She's left Disneyland.
Well, we better get
I
going.
just am tripping out that we're on the Golden Gate Bridge right now. Like, look behind us.
Yeah, there it is.
What in the heck? I have wanted to come to the Golden Gate Bridge for the longest time. Like, honestly, for the last, like, 15 years, I've just fantasized about actually going and seeing it. And I have stood on the top of it, pretty much. And it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
It's the Mrs. Doubtfire house, you guys. Hello!
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 It's really cool that we got to pass that on our way to dinner. Like,
Yeah.
we just got to drive past the Miss Doubtfire.
Well, Keith said it. He was like, it's around here somewhere,
Yeah, he
and
knew
boom,
it.
there it is.
It was great.